Ayodele Diwali, this is the second time you're seeking a second term in office. You're still the chairman of Amuwo in local government area. So people would say, well, you have the incumbency factor. But why do you want to come back?
Well, basically, for the past 3 years, we've been able to pattern a system of government that's people-oriented, and it has deep rooting in the constitution of our political party for developing the lives and environment of our people. And of course, we've done very well, and the people themselves actually came out through their various groupings to demand that we continue our program in office, and we better their lots.
So I mean, if you were re-elected, tell me what some of those things that you think you need to work on, that you think you've not addressed in your first term, that would require, you know, a second term in office to be able to fix.
Basically, we've addressed all issues, but we've not concluded on all issues, and judging from the amount of resources that we have, we've been able to improve on the living condition of our people and environment with that resource. I watched when you were showing the Niger State scenario. Niger State is not as populous as Lagos, but despite that, Niger State has 25 local government, and Lagos has, so to speak, in their own book, at the federal level, 20, forgetting the fact that the people of Lagos actually came out to create more local government.
Anyway, that's an issue for probably another day. But talking about Niger State now, because you brought it up, what do you make of what happened in Niger State? The PDP, the governing party in that state, sweeping the polls.
Well, I can't speak for the people of Niger State. I can only speak for the people of Lagos State, and we will study what happened there, and when we see any foul play, we will raise it.
It would appear it has always been the trend in this country. If a party, you know, controls a state, it tends to win the local government election in that state.
Well, for Lagos, for Lagos State, it's very evident that Lagos is working. Lagos has mirrored the country in terms of good development for its people. Lagos has gotten international accolade from all over that improvement have come to Lagos, prosperity has come, the commercial activity in Lagos has improved more than ever before. More modern infrastructures have been brought into Lagos. The people of Lagos are faring well. Lagos is becoming more populous. People are moving down to Lagos in search of greener pasture. And of course, people obviously would continue to vote for the ACN.
You think it's going to be a clean sweep for the ACN?
I have no doubt in my mind.
57?
Yes, and all the consolation.
Well, what do you make of that? I mean, that must be putting some kind of fear down your spine. I mean, if the ACN is sounding so confident, then we've seen this trend in the past. It just may not change this time.
Well, this is going to be the first time that the PDP, People's Democratic Party, will participate in the local government elections. So this is going to be the first time that LASEC is going to be tested. I'm quite confident because the last election I lost with just about 1,000+ votes, and we know where the mistakes are. We have worked on our mistakes, and I'm 100% sure that going to this election on Saturday, provided that LASEC.
Do you have any doubt at all that LASEC may not do its job?
Yes, I do, because I'm surprised that we are not following the standard that was set by the last election. A standard has been set that was widely accepted. Everybody agreed.
What is LASEC not doing right now?
LASEC has said that you're going to vote, accreditation and vote, as opposed to accreditation
wait for a while and
come back to vote. So what we are going back to is what we had before the LASEC, that gave room to ballot box snatching, double voting, you know, all this electoral malpractice.
No, but if people vote and then go away, you know, it reduces the crowd at the polling unit. You don't think that is okay?
Yeah, it reduces the crowd at the polling unit in the early morning hours, and then in the late afternoon. If LASEC had said let's voting be from 8 to 12, maybe that would have reduced.
Anyway, let us go to Ikoyi Obala, the local government area where you're running, and it's quite a developed area we're looking at here. So what exactly is the problem in that local government area that you intend to address?
Well, the question should be, what is not the problem with that area?
Okay, you tell me.
Okay, thank you. All our roads are in a bad shape. You cannot ride your bicycle.
All your roads are in a bad shape?
Yes, you cannot ride your bicycle.
The roads in Ikoyi?
Yes, the inner roads, the local government roads. You cannot ride your bicycle smoothly.
Because I would think Ikoyi, well, of course there are bad roads there, but Ikoyi is one area where you have some of the best of roads in the state.
I live in Ikoyi. The only good road in Ikoyi is Bodilon and Awudo Road. That is the only good road in Ikoyi. Kingsway Road has its patches between the bridge and Golden Gates. And
that's true.
And all the inner roads, starting from Lugard, where the chairman lives, to Glover Road, where the local government itself is situated, you name all the roads. Not a single road is good. The few ones that are interlocked at the moment are done by individuals.
Tell me, you think that's the kind of project a local government will be able to tackle, a local government should be able to fix?
Yes, I believe so.
Would you have that kind of resources to be able to do that?
Yes, considering the fact that the local government generates about 90 million in internally generated revenue.
Oh,
that
really?
was in 1990. That was in 2007.
2007.
Yes, that was in 2007.
So we should be looking at billions now.
So we should be looking at billions now. So I believe that can be easily taken care of. In terms of health, the clinics that we say we have are dead. They operate from 8 to 5.
The primary health care?
Yeah, the primary health care. Even the one located in the local government premises. I was there last week. I went to visit the local government. I entered the clinic. I used the bathroom. I could not flush because there was no water to flush. I could not wash my hands because there was no water running from the tap. And just last week, a text message was sent out by our chairman saying we should visit this local government. Actually, that's what prompted me to visit the local government, that they operate 24 hours. This is a local government that is understaffed. There are 3 staffs, 2 nurses, and the head nurse that works at the local government level. And our laboratory that we have in the Mami Market in Obalinde, I assure you, cannot effectively take out a urine test or blood sample. They cannot do it. And what are we doing for the last 3 years?
You're shaking your head. You're not from that local government area, Ayodele. You're not from that local government area, but you're shaking your head.
Apparently, all of the information he has been able to pass out are not true. I'm not true. I visit that local government regularly. The chairman of the local government went to Lagos State University with me, and regularly, whenever I go to see friends at Ikoyi, I do take a stop over. In fact, there was something that amazes me about their health center. When I came there one day, I saw some walk-ins, that they've done with the MDG and all of those things. So I decided to go in and ask questions. I try to learn from them so that I can use it in my local government. So I don't know where it's getting information from. Perhaps channels must visit the local government.
Okay, but let's talk about your own local government area. Recently, there've also been protests against, you're coming back. We've seen demonstrations here and there. People have come out to say you've not done well. We've seen, things in the newspaper, of course, saying you have not done well, that up till this moment, Festac hasn't got good roads, and that the drainages are bad. So what exactly do you think is the biggest challenge there that you want to address now? And I want you to also react to, some of these protests we have seen against your coming back.
Well, I would say those protests that you might have heard of are sponsored act. They are sponsored act, and if you know a move word of 3 years ago, and you judge it as of now, you would have seen monumental development, starting from the drainages. Since Festac was created, I want to use Festac as a case study. Never in the history of that local government have they desilted the drainages the way we did. And I have documentaries to show. Pictures don't lie. Video clippings don't lie. When I came into administration, we had 1 doctor. Presently now, we have 21 doctors. And those doctors are well paid. We have laboratory service in our PHCs across the local government. We have dispensary. We give free drugs for people from 0 to 16, 60 and above. We have totally covered 64,281 persons. We have conducted all manner of screening, from cervical to cancer to even diabetes and what have you. And whenever people come to give birth in the local government, you don't even pay for card. We run 24 hours of service in the local government. The local government is one of the local governments in this country that have employed more workers for its people. We've employed 843 non-pensionable workers. We've done several roads, even in the federal estate that is called Festac. We've
So
covered about 12
must be very
roads.
rich then, I mean.
Well, I would say that
I would say
that we have used our resources judiciously.